More or less. Part 3.
It's time for your favorite game show, More or Less. The game show where the only answers are more, less, or more or less. Now let's meet today's contestant and find out what they're playing for.
Hi.
Pick up clipboard. Say hello to Deborah Hampton.
Hi.
Tell the people at home where you're from, Deborah, and a little bit about yourself.
My name's Deborah Hampton.
Terrific. Mangan. Oh, now it's time to catch up on current world events with Emmet Hall. It's news around now.
It's news around now with Anchorman Emmet Hall.
Good afternoon, my name is Emmet Hall, and this is News Around Now. Starting with international news, bad kinds of things are happening in the world, and the bad kind of people that do them are not kind of doing them, but really doing them kind of things. Starting in Brazil, that's the country there, Jair Bolsonaro is a hard name to say for me. But that doesn't have to do with how he will get elected to be bad for the boss of that place. That's Brazil. That's the country there. And the caravan, that's not the Duke Ellington song and an inappropriate association to make at this time, is in Mexico, where migrants from not there, but below there, are wanting to not be there, but above there, where they don't want them there by the guy we don't want there, who's below us here, President Pumpkin Diarrhea Face and Diaper Words of the US&A. And continuing in the United States of A, bombs that blow up but didn't in time at some Democrats, though, have been by a guy that made them to be open but weren't, was apprehended by the Bureau that investigates federally. Let's move on to national news. Well, it's been over a week since it's okay to reef on skunky gaggers and blaze up a fat coner in Canada, where I'm saying this. And in British Columbia, where I'm even more saying this, is in the midst of reform that's electoral reform, the word I said earlier. Post-pushing past votes or representing vote proportions is the debate that's hot, but not sexy, but contentious. Unless you're into that kind of thing. I don't know you. Finally, my jacket is too small. Sports. A game that was long in the baseball series that's the world won. The Los Angelers that dodge base the ball more than the sock of a red dot.
Question 6. What is your position on the role of government in supporting innovation in the field of biotechnology?
They should support, but they shouldn't lead the way. Give me my damn hat.
Correct. Question 7. I find rice pudding to be very unappetizing, even off-putting. How do you feel about it?
It's nice because you don't have to chew it, but you can just hold it in your mouth for a bit more.
I'm told that that last question was accidentally submitted. Question number 8. Deborah, remember you can only answer these questions with the words more, less, or more or less.
That doesn't make sense.
Have you ever experienced telepathy before?
Telepathy before.
Less.
So we'll take you now to Halloween High School, where Pumpkinhead has found himself in a bit of a predicament.
This has pretty much been the worst day ever. First, I got stood up on a date by the town's giant spider, and then I found out my biological father is Donnie Darko. Next, the freaking science class skeleton just told everyone I'm still a kissing virgin. I hate Halloween Town.
Hey, Pumpkinhead.
Oh, Ghost Girl, the most popular kid in school? Coming to make fun of me, no doubt. Shouldn't you be with your boyfriend, R.L. Stein?
He dumped me for some more from the ring.
What?
I hate Halloween Town.
You hate Halloween Town, but I hate Halloween Town. This is crazy, but do you want to go to the purge with me tonight?
Wow. Yeah, sure.
I'm not a kissing virgin anymore.
Well, Ronald, we're wrapping up. Any final thoughts?
What's going on?
Yeah. So I'm going to kick things off one last time to the man you all came here to see, here being the internet. Once again, thank you.
Candlelight and soul forever, dream of you and me together. Say you believe it, say you believe it. Free your mind of doubt, danger, be for real. Don't be a stranger, we can achieve it. We can achieve it. Come a little bit closer, baby. Get it on, get it on. 'Cause tonight, it's tonight when two become one. Need someone like I never needed love before. Make love to you, baby. Had a little love, now I'm back for more. Make love to you, baby. Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be. Come a little bit closer, baby. Get it on, get it on. 'Cause tonight is the night when two become one. Need someone like I never needed love before. I wanna make love to you, baby. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. I wanna make love to you, baby. Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be. It's the only way to be. It's the only way to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elisha Mangan. I want to thank everyone who helped make this possible. If you can believe it, it took a lot of people. Credit thank yous to Cameron Reed, Kristen Slenning, Liz Shorten, our producers Dan Code and Cameron Macleod, Jennifer Worms on set deck, Victor on camera, our guests Grant Lawrence and Dan's mom Louise Mangan, our comedians Caitlin Howden, Ronald Dario, Carla Mah, Nima Gholamipour, Ryan Steele, Emmet Hall, Kyle Fines, Colin Cowan, Sean Devlin, Nathan Hare, Graeme Achurch, Arts and Crafts, Anthem Jackson, Big in Japan Studios, and the China Cloud, right here in the downtown east side, Chinatown, unceded Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish territory. Buy the album.